We live. Woo.
We're live. I've just got some sage going.
Heather Almost Angelic is live.
I am, yes. Let's not burn the house down.
I just got notifications.
All right. Let me see. Today. Greece. I'm not surprised that this is the card that I picked. Yesterday was definitely a day full of grief. Thinking about people I miss and mostly Snowflake. And so I'm not surprised really that that's the card that I should concentrate on today, that that's the you know, message for my day. No way around grief, and there's no way to hide it, and you have to go through it. And I understand that because simply when you're feeling the grief, or when I was feeling the grief yesterday, I just push it away because I don't want to face it. Well, guess what? The universe says I must. You want to pick? Dave? Dave is behind me and he wants to pick. Do you want to pick, hon? I'm going to do Dave next. Want to count, or you want to just pick? Okay. All right. Yeah, always take the first one. Okay. Dave has chosen. I can't hear you. Will you speak, Chad? Because I can't hear you. I wonder if it's me. Can you type in the chat to see if to let me know if you can hear me, or okay, Dave, this is awakening. Have you been sitting still for too long? Has reality been too slippery to grasp? Now is the time to see things as they really are and to initiate change. Pay attention to what your life is telling you. Your life wants you to become creative rather than react. Does that make sense to you? Mm-hmm. All right. All right. I can't hear Chad. Gizmo. Can you hear me? Hello?
Am I up front now? Stage for like 20 minutes.
It's not 20 minutes. I've only been on for about 3. Okay, that's why I couldn't hear you. All right. I
Right?
don't know why that.
Something happened. I lost sound.
Awesome.
I lost sound. I couldn't hear you or nothing.
Oh, and there's private chat. You were talking to me?
Yes. Backstage, backstage, backstage.
Ah, wow. Awesome. Okay. Well, anyway, I picked mine. Dave picked his. Would you like a card, Gizmo?
Sure.
You want a number? I'm
Uh,
shuffling.
sure.
What card would you like me to pick for you? Calm and center yourself. Do you have a number?
Yay, I'm back.
Hi, did you pick a number? And actually, I can hear you.
I said 13, yeah.
Oh, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Oh my goodness. Um, this is yours, Freya, and she is the goddess of sexuality.
Says I should get
And
naked and touch myself.
hold on, I can't hear you good. Let me see. Well, oh my goodness. Let's see. You're right.
See? I told you it said I should get naked and touch myself.
It's vital to connect with your primal spiritual regenerating energy and express it, even if you do
Exactly.
not have a partner. Okay.
Exactly. I should get naked and touch
Um,
myself.
hmm. Let me think. There possibly might be some sort of fear here that you need to work on. Um, hmm. But you're not to close down, close up, close off, and limit your possibilities. You need to include all your parts and your sexuality as it's an important piece of who you are. Hmm.
Okay.
Now, they suggest a ritual, making love with the elements.
Okay.
Like it's an actual
I can't hear you.
um,
You're blip, blip,
all
blip, blip,
to all
blip.
of the universe. You can't hear me again?
It was just going blip, 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 blip.
Should I
It's
restart this, honey?
no, it's me, not you.
Oh, okay. And hold on, I need to do my sound because the media sound I think is down too far. Sound,
It
volume.
it could be my stupid ass phone.
Oh, it could be. Um, yeah, 'cause I got my media all the way up, so it could be. It's okay. Oh,
Nobody's around.
yeah, no, nobody's around, and that's okay.
Right?
We can sit here for a few minutes.
Alright, I ain't doing
It
nothing
was really
else.
cool when my dragon was smoking. I wanted to see if you could see the smoke from the dragon, but the incense
Went out.
went out. Yeah. I only I want to see how the rocks looked as well. Oh, I can do that. I can't control anything, but I can see. This is just natural light instead of the 125 bulb. Oh, can you see that?
What are we trying to see?
The celestial,
Oh yeah, the faces, the celestial
yeah,
faces.
that's gorgeous.
Actually, technically record keepers.
Yeah, they are actually.
It's all the same thing. It's just where a crystal essentially blew apart.
This is
As
really,
as the crystal was forming, it got too many molecules in those spots where it pokes out some.
hmm
It's just extra molecules inside that pushes part of the crystal outward.
it's beautiful though. I love it. But I think you can see a little bit better. Let me see if we can see in
Well,
this
I was
light
gonna say
the,
get the
nope.
nope, it still looks the same with that one.
Wow. Oh, wait,
A little purple right there. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the purple.
a little green on the
Little
edge.
green, yeah, a little green in there.
Of course, you can also see me. That's awesome.
Yeah, not from my view.
Awesome. I
From
am
my
so
angle, you
happy.
couldn't. Try
I
the
know people would think it's
labradorite.
weird. I think it's be people would think it's weird. I don't even show you me on screen and you know me personally. Like we've been in the same
Right.
room together type of thing, which you obviously know.
Oh yeah, right on the tip you could see some blue there. The bottom tip.
Yeah. Ooh, yep.
A little
Oop.
bit right up the top. Yeah, the top side you can see the blue and gold.
Yeah, in the middle
Yeah, a lot better in there.
is some.
You
Some sides are,
can't see it on mine.
yeah. Oh,
That's the
there we
thing
go.
with that's the thing with labradorite. It's hard to see. Hey, Shardy!
Yeah, it's cool though.
You're not Heather. You're
Hey,
Sweet
Shorty.
Pea. Sweet Pea.
Oh, oh, morning,
And
Shorty. Good to
please,
see you.
please like and share, Shardy. Please like and share.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, let me turn over your cord.
Would you like a goddess card?
See what the goddess has to say.
Shardy, the goddess told me that I should get naked and touch myself today.
Sort of, sort of, yes.
He says, I'm doing it. Woohoo! Like Nike says, just do it, man. Just do it.
These are my daily goddess cards, and I use them often for daily personal instruction, I guess.
I,
Can you give me a number, Shardy?
I take it you've seen his comment.
Yes, I do.
He's big into tarot.
If you give me a number, that's how I tend to do it over online. It's easiest. I have saged, I am grounded, and the cards
Mm.
are ready to speak. Oh my goodness, Shardy. I hope that went easier than I expect. Five, one, two, three, four, and five. Shakti energy. Energy. I love this word. I love this goddess because it connects with everything. And Shakti usually comes to me when I need to, when things are getting, I'm spreading my energy too thin. And I think that uh, Shotki wants you to discover what part of you is out of balance, which chakra is out of balance or in need of um, balance.
Shardy's face is out of balance right now from the sounds of it.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I would not have wanted to experience what you did today. Um,
Ow.
Maybe you're giving away your energy in places that you shouldn't be. With a good heart, of course, with good intention. But I think the universe is saying that it's time to pull that back into yourself, balance the energy within yourself, and be careful where you're sharing it.
I'd like to ask Shardy his opinion on all this money getting donated to.
Okay, but right at the moment, we're in the middle of a reading.
All right, I'll wait.
Okay, 1 second. Um, does that make sense in your life right now, Shardy? Awesome. I'm
His
glad it. I'm glad it
you reading okay?
makes sense to you. So today, I know with your face um, being in pain, it might be difficult, but definitely that's what the universe wants you to know is be careful where you're sharing your energy and make sure your energy is balanced within yourself to your greatest good. Yes. Okay, right. My comments just flickered. I would like to do um, these goddess readings, if not daily, then at least a couple times a week. Would love to have you join us.
Superb.
Yeah. And Gizmo and I chat every morning and every night because of the distance now. Um, been back to Maine in a year and a half. So it's really nice that we can communicate in this way and have people join us. Okay. Um, Gizmo, I know you wanted to pick Shardy's brain.
Yeah, I just curious on what Shardy thinks about like all this money being donated to people like Eric Brandt, that continually gets arrested every time anybody turns around.
Mhm.
Does
Right?
does does Shardy think that there are other things that said money could be donated to, that could be used better than bailing out somebody like Eric?
Hmm. Hmm.
Like donating money to homeless people or something, opposed to
Right.
um
I certainly agree. Yes. Oh,
hey,
Shardy would
well,
like to invite us to an intuitive astrology by Annette. Yes, please.
most definitely that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm all about checking out new stuff.
Definitely. And I like to expand my network.
I'd say pop in the link for Shardy, but I'm sure he wants to talk about as much as you want to show yourself.
I know.
I I know I wouldn't want to.
Right. Maybe I'll get less camera shy as time goes on. I doubt it, but oh,
Well, we start doing the digging shit, and eventually you're gonna have to get less shy if you're gonna be the one pulling crap out the hole.
I know. I know.
I'd rather not be on camera, but I am.
Well, at the moment, only I can see you. I can put you right up there, though.
I know.
Hello and welcome to whoever popped in.
Howdy, howdy, y'all.
I'm gonna sage a bit more here. I I've been
If you'd like a card to anybody in the audience,
right. I've been
just give
practicing
us
my
a
craft for
number.
over 20 years. I've also been I was ordained
Your
in the
your
Union
sage,
Church
your sage,
in
your sage,
2004.
your sage looks like a um. Oh, I'm having a brain fart on what kind of crystal it is.
Um, a crystal, my
Scepter,
goodness.
scepter. There we go. A
Oh, yes.
scepter.
Yes, it's a sage crystal.
Yeah, it looks like a scepter though. More like a dragon
I
tooth
am
than a
interested to
scepter.
hear Shardy's thoughts for
Oh, me
sure.
too. Me too. I mean,
Is that
I
and
mean, to me, I mean, you know, it's to each their own. Just
right,
me, if I was donating, I'd be more likely to donate, to something like helping Becky O out or something, rather than,
right,
especially with Eric, where it's like you bail him out on a $10,000 bail, less than a week, 2,000, less than a week, another
right, right,
one. You
right.
know, how many times do you got to bail a man out before he learns his lesson?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously it's not, he's him himself isn't going to do a whole lot of good by continually getting arrested. The first time it brought light to the situation. Now it's just, him trying to get back at them trying to get back at him, and it's going to be a
Right,
never-ending situation.
right. And there are other places in the where the money can help the cause as well. I agree with that.
Right.
I mean, even other people who, someone who is, I'm not opposed to people helping people get bailed out. Just the same person repeatedly in large amounts, I start to question the validity of that.
Right. Because when all is
Mm,
said and when
did
all
we?
is said and done, um the if and when the money goes back to whoever, the people that donated aren't going to receive anything back. And I know they
Right,
don't expect anything back, but like that 10 grand, if that's something Eric gets back, he's $10,000 richer from everybody's donation. Then he's going to turn around and sue, get millions for the lawsuit, and still the people that helped him aren't going to get anything. Because
right,
he's gonna turn around and use all that money for bail and everything else because he's gonna continue doing what he's doing.
right,
It's like somebody like a Donald Trump, where they get rich off their employees and then never give back to the people that made their business what it is.
right, right.
like a Walmart. You know, Walmart doesn't do anything for their employees, but if it wasn't for the employees, Walmart wouldn't be around.
All right.
You know, I just don't understand
Oh,
things like that.
someone came in and out again, and I don't know if we lost Shardy or if we are all having technical difficulties. I do not know.
Well, he may have had to take a break. You know, I'm sure he's
Oh,
got to
I have
go
no doubt.
rinse his mouth, change gauze, and what have you.
Right,
So I figure no matter how long we're on, Shardy will be in and out, in and out.
right.
Now, if it's
I
anything
would like
like
to
up,
see the sun. I've almost forgotten what the sun looks like.
if it's anything like up here in the Northeast, he's probably curled up in the fetal position, crying because he's in pain, and they won't give him
Right,
nothing.
right.
Ridiculous. They'll rip every
Once the
tooth.
numbness wears off, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a hurting unit.
Yeah.
And
I'll
up here,
send
it don't
some
matter. They don't help you up here,
energy his way.
right? Good pain-free healing energies.
Hmm.
Weather needs to warm up so I can go bust rocks.
You're gonna bust rocks, or you want to?
I want to.
Oh, of course you do. Here, I'm gonna bring you up
It's too
with me.
cold.
Oops. There.
Everybody can see my Bob the Builder blanket.
Barely. It's very dark.
Bob the Builder. If he can't build it, no one can.
I hope you're doing okay, Shorty. I think I might start a pot of broth today. I've been meaning to do it, and I keep
I'd
putting it
like
off. But
I'd like to start a broth of pot today.
you're a goober.
I know.
I make good soup.
Yeah, I make good pot.
Mm, that you do. That you do.
Well, nature does. I just keep an eye on it.
You assist in, yes.
Yes, water.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a new. Where's the do you know the combs? What did I do with it?
It's funny.
All about food.
Topless there, whatever her
Um,
name is, Carissa.
huh?
She don't. Carissa, topless choice, whatever. She don't like seeing me on camera.
No. Hold on one
No.
second. Shardy's speaking here.
Oh, oh,
Let's
oh.
see. You are very welcome, Shardy. And I am sorry that you are experiencing that. And I can understand, totally understand. And that could be, you know, that's definitely something to be aware of. And try to do your best to pull that back in. Allow yourself to
Sh-
heal.
Shardy, I
Um,
think I think you need my card, Shardy. You need to do the same thing my card told me to do. You need to go in your room,
well,
close the door, strip naked, and
no,
just touch yourself a whole bunch.
no, yes, no, no. Seriously, it's loving. There's nothing wrong with loving with all your heart. And yeah, sometimes we love in the wrong place. But
Right.
when we come to that realization, we need to pull that in and make ourselves whole again, so that when we do get to experience that love and that giving of ourselves again, we are healthy enough and whole enough to be able to do that without losing ourselves. So, um, I will definitely be sending energy your way, and and praying that you are able to feel the hurt, feel the pain. You have to do that. Um, my card was grief, and I keep pushing it away. And, simply because it hurts too much. But I know I've been told today that I have to face it. I have to feel it. I have to go through it, or I'm not going to heal. Um, so you're welcome. And I appreciate you coming in here to share with us.
I agree, Shardy. My mother was the same way. You get your ass in a sling, you get your ass out of the sling. I mean, I feel bad when they get arrested,
Yes.
like something stupid like the chalking or jaywalking. You
Or
know,
being
some
homeless.
or being homeless and camping with your kids, stupid things like that. I understand, helping them out, bailing them out for something like that. But like with the Eric situation, where you get yourself arrested 3 times in less than 2 weeks,
Yeah,
I mean, at some point, people gotta feel that way. Where he keeps getting his ass in the sling. Let's let him sit in the sling for a bit.
right.
I mean, heck, he's been out of jail less than 24 hours and he's already online saying that cops need, everybody needs to start killing cops and things like that. That's asking to get arrested again, freedom of speech or not. It's
Right.
ridiculous. But I mean, to each their own. If the next guy wants to give money, have at it. It's your life. Do as you wish. I
Right.
just me
People
me
do get to choose what they spend their money on.
right.
But I
Just
agree, it would be
me myself. There's better
much
places
better
to
spent.
spend like that 10 grand for the first time bailing Eric out that I know of.
Hmm.
That could have put how many people into an apartment for a month to get them started.
Right.
There's a lot of things you with all that money. But at the same time, I agree, the government does need to be stopped.
Right.
I agree 100%, just like DSS on Jeff's stream.
Agreed.
When your kids are on the line, it's time to hang shit up and essentially
Yep.
just comply.
Hmm.
Same with
Yes.
DSS, it's just comply. Do what they tell you and get your kids back and then stay on the straight and narrow until your
Right.
kids are of age where the courts are going to ask them what they want. Like in Maine,
Right. They.
once a kid's a teenager, generally they ask the kid where they want to be. They
Mhm.
ask the kids if this stuff is happening, and the
Common
courts,
sense and priority. Yes.
right? Exactly.
Common sense is
That's a hard thing.
lacking,
That's a hard thing to find in this world today.
and priority. Priority. So many have that screwed. Children don't ask to be born, and your own concerns kind of get put on. They have to get put on the back burner because that is what you chose to do, raise a child.
Right. Well,
And
yeah, if you've
jeopardizing them in any way for your own, and I'm going to say it, ego, um, is wrong. And no, I'm not, I'm not, everybody who is fighting for our rights, I'm totally down with that. But I think many of them get caught up in an ego trap. And when you have children involved and you get caught in that trap, the kids are the ones that get hurt.
right,
So support others who are doing what you want to do. support them in every which way, but get the hell off YouTube and take care of what is important, which are your children.
Right, like when somebody's sitting on YouTube whining and crying that
I
their
agree,
kids have
Shardy.
been taken, you
Hmm.
know, and then while online crying and whining about losing your kids, after it's too late, it clicks that, oh, wait, I'm supposed to be in a class right now to get my kids.
Very true.
How do you forget you need to
Very true,
go to
Shardy.
class to get your kids, for one? But two, while you've been crying about it all day long. You
Right,
cry about losing your kids, but yet forget that you need to do this to get your lost kids back.
right, right. I get it. I totally understand what you're saying,
That's
Gizmo.
right
And you
there.
as well, Shardy. Shock and awe, that's for sure.
That statement right there answers your question to me earlier about why so many people essentially bow at Eric's feet. It's the shock and
Oh,
awe.
yes. Yep. Hmm.
DSS is a moron.
Shorty, I have to agree, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, I don't mean it meanly. I'm not a mean person, but
he,
when I see a fried egg, I call it a fried egg.
I've seen a burnt out light bulb brighter than that man. I've whacked my thumb with
And
a hammer and it didn't go as numb as he is. Hell, short
I,
Shardy's
I don't
face
profess
isn't
to
that
know his
numb.
entire situation. I don't profess to know him or his girl or his children. I don't know when that situation started. All I have to go on is, what I see he himself say and how he behaves um, up on a panel. And being a
And
stranger,
like,
I'm not surprised he doesn't have his children.
well, like I mean, when everybody was telling him, there for a bit, you got to smarten up. You smarten up and do things right.
Uh-huh.
He went and changed his screen name to something decent.
Right,
It still got his point across that he doesn't like whatever it is he doesn't like,
right.
but it was
Yeah,
still a name that, people could respect and he could say in public and not have to whisper it.
right. And in all
After
honesty, let's,
well,
it,
well,
wait a
the
minute.
ignorant
In
the
all honesty, right now, wait a minute, Gizmo. I didn't. We have our own purpose of coming on to YouTube, and I mean, on one hand, I love going into the auditor lives or watching their videos and getting heated up and discussing the cause and supporting people. But then also, we're trying to do, our thing, um, which is changing our rock business we've had for over a year to this forum. So I
right.
really, I don't want to get into, I especially don't want to get into bashing people. So, maybe we could keep our talk more general and not, I guess, picking people out, you know.
Okay.
Um, and, if anyone's in here, I really don't mean to bash anybody. And that's not my purpose. It's just my thoughts, my own um, feelings on the subject that I came into when I uh, decided to join Gizmo. Um, I'm not a perfect person. I've not always made the best choices for myself. And when I was younger, I did not make the best choices for my children. I stayed in a situation that wasn't the best. Um,
Hey,
so I'm not
I'll be
perfect.
I'll be right
But
back.
when you're wait a
I
minute,
lost
let me
chat.
finish.
I
When you're
no
putting,
no I'll be right back. I lost stuff. I'll be back.
oh, okay, honey. When you put your stuff out on YouTube, then it's giving other people permission to um basically judge you or at least have an opinion about you and your situation. Um, I really wish the best for all of them, and especially the children who really have no choice in anything that's going on. Yep. Hey, Giz, you back? Thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, no, I guess let's keep it from bringing out specific names. Uh, I've seen so much. I mean, I arrived in that coordinator situation. Um, I was actually there when I watched the person stand up and walk around for 20 minutes, you know? So there's so much that's going on in this forum that is really dramatic. And shock and awe, that's what gets everybody every time. It's kind of hard to walk away from a train.
Right.
But I do enjoy the conversations that we get into,
Me,
even when they're overblown.
I like hearing other people's views on stuff.
Right, I do as well.
Is my deal.
I just wanted to, it just occurred to me that, hey, we are live, and this is really only my second live,
Right.
and I I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to ostracize anyone. I don't want anyone to think I'm bashing them because I am not. You
Right.
know, uh, Nobody's perfect. So
Well,
yeah, I'm all for talking about whatever situation you want
there is one
without
person I
names.
will there is one person I will openly bash. And that's that idiot you were just talking about that you saw get up and walk.
Oh yeah, and you know what? It's not like
But
we can give it a name and bash it because nobody even knows really who that person is.
well, legally its name is Lisa Purdy.
Yeah.
Legally.
Well, I was just, when matter of fact, Gizmo, you insisted to me, nope, that's a woman. And I said, you're a fool, Gizmo. That's a
Well,
man.
I only said that
So,
because I
you
was
know,
going by what, Jeff and
everybody else
everybody
was saying,
else was saying because, I figured they'd been in there for a while. They
right?
knew this person, you know.
Right. But I
I didn't
guess that's the
realize.
difference between being a sheep and a wolf, I guess.
Well, I mean, I just
Right?
did like when I went in there, I just assumed that these people
Agreed, Shirley.
were listening or knew this person. I didn't realize that everybody on the panel was being just as stupid as I was and was going by what other people
Yes,
said.
Shirley. Yes,
You know,
that's the discussion. We the people.
yes, we the people. And I saw his Adam's apple and it never dawned on me.
Well, that's okay, honey, because
After I know
I
you
saw
saw the
him walk
walk. You saw the walk and didn't catch
and
it
didn't dawn on
on.
me. I just sat there waiting for him to come back and didn't. And then the next day I was like, wait, that's right. They told me he couldn't walk. And I watched that. It didn't even
Shardy,
occur to me. What an idiot.
from what I've gathered through all the stuff I've seen related to We the People's name is supposedly Richard Hicks, and then
Edward.
Richard Hicks legally changed his name to Lisa Hicks and then married Sean Purdie and is now Lisa Purdie.
Okay, and who is Edgar Winter? That could be a reference that I'm just not catching at the moment.
I don't know who Edgar Winter is either. But
Hi,
maybe
and
that's the
welcome everybody.
original. Maybe that's the original name because everybody speaks of a stolen identity.
Birth name,
Right, but
right?
how can you get a stolen identity by legally changing your name from one to another. That's not stealing anybody's identity.
Right, right.
Stealing an identity is is pretending you're somebody you're not
Mhm.
and just using their information.
Right.
So maybe he was born Edgar Winter, stole
Unless Shardy's
stole
making
the
a reference that neither of us are picking up.
no that could be. I don't know. That's a weird twisted situation with I think other people involved and more so than just the YouTube aspect of the situation. I'm talking about way back when the name change happened and all that.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking about because a certain somebody, the Edgar Winter group, I don't know, never heard of it.
Hmm.
And no, you can't be there too old. Hell, well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
oh,
40.
good gracious. Oh, gracious.
Heather caught on, I guess, and I still don't know.
Is that who you're talking about? I don't know.
Apparently, he's talking about the Edgar Winter group. Search him later, he says.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna too.
All right then.
But yeah, you know the other person that I'm talking about that said that in reference to We the People, he was I swear she looks like him.
You know, you
Now that
know,
you say something.
kinda. At all, it's like, now I
um
know. Oh my goodness.
but yeah, you know
Let me
you
get
know who
other
I'm talking
pictures now.
about that in reference to We the People, the man said that he was betrayed
Shardy.
a long time ago.
Oh, good gracious. I'm sorry. Yes, I agree. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
I think that person has a lot more involvement in the situation with the fake death metal
Right.
and all that.
That's gonna haunt me now, Shardy.
Oh, great. Thank you, Shardy. I'm going to get a call about 2 o'clock in the morning because Heather's having nightmares. You
That's
guys can thank me
hilarious,
later
though.
for the
Oh my
laugh.
goodness. Wow.
That's funny.
Hmm.
I'll have to go look it up so I can see later
Yep.
because I have no
Yes,
clue who
indeed.
this Edward person is. Edgar, sorry,
If
Edgar.
anybody's, I know someone keeps popping in. If anyone um is here and would like a card, just put up a number and I'll take that card for you. I know that's what the description says, and that
I'm
is what we're here for, but we're just chit-chatting.
I never realized till I started doing these panels how weird I look when I do things like smoking a cigarette. I do some weird stuff.
Yeah, well, nobody said you weren't weird. You want me to take you down from the screen?
No, I'm actually kind of having fun watching myself be a weirdo.
Awesome. So am I.
Right?
That's the best part of coming to YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, like how can Shardy think I'm like young? Can't you tell all this over here? Over here.
What?
See, look, all the gray. Shardy says old compared to us.
That
You
is
don't
my
see all the gray?
favorite, favorite
The butler from
is
Rocky
Rocky
Horror
Horror.
Picture. I never seen the movie. Never. I never watched it. Never. 40 years old almost, and I've never
Oh
seen it.
my
Never.
goodness.
No. I don't do
Have you
musicals.
seen it?
Nope.
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay, deal's off. Did you just say you've never
Never.
seen Rocky Horror, Gizmo?
Never. I mean, I've seen bits and
Oh
pieces of
my.
it. I've seen the
Oh,
bits and pieces they play on other shows or skits they do about it, but I've never seen it.
Oh, I don't.
I look like a wizard spelunker. I'm an elf. I'm an elf, shorty.
Oh
I
my
wi- my
goodness.
my ears wiggle, dude. I can wiggle my ears. I'm an elf. Let's see if
Wizard
we
Spelunker. That one I don't know, but oh my goodness. Wizard Spelunker.
look.
Hmm.
See, see my ears wiggling.
Yeah, you are the elf, that's for sure. Hmm. Wizards.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Heather.
What, honey?
Shardy's 53. He says you're a kid.
I'm not okay, Shorty. I'm
Shardy's younger than you are.
bite me, Gizmo.
Okay, not by much, but he's still younger than you.
By a year or two or one or two. I don't know how old I am.
But
How
still,
old
how
am
are
I?
my
Four.
question is how are
Oh,
you a
two
kid
years. I'm
compared to him?
55. I'm 55. Well, you're catching up soon. Well,
That
maybe you won't
that
ever catch up, but
come on, Shardy, you were only 14 when I was born, dude. You're not that much older. I've got an uncle your
I was
age.
16. I was 16 when you were born, I
Right?
think.
And he was 14.
That's creepy. Um, oh, yeah, yeah. We're not going to bring you up to show that one, Shorty. Sorry.
I can wiggle that too, Shardy.
Good gracious.
I think we all can. Looks like we all look
Not
like
me.
little. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about men.
I know. But you said you think we
We
all can.
well, yeah, all us men.
Okay, well I can't unless I use my hand.
And yeah, and borrow a man for a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
But we all look like baby elephants.
Good Lord.
Congrats, bro. You scored a cougar. I know. The fucker's got
Oh,
claws too.
what was that?
I said I know, and the fucker's got claws too. She sunk him into her prey and won't let go.
You want me to let go?
I'm just playing. Shut up.
Okay. So am I. Bite me.
I know. Oh, I'm gonna be quieter. I gotta plug my phone.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm an old broad. Still no sunshine. Someone send me sunshine. Who has sun today?
Hey, I don't even want to hear it. I'm getting snow today.
Oh my goodness.
And according to the weather last night, it was supposed to be sunny today.
Hmm. Surprise,
Shit,
surprise. The
them
weatherman
fuckers.
lied.
Oh, Shardy's
Oh
dating
boy.
somebody in the
Hmm.
community. Hmm.
Interesting. Age is but a number, really.
Right.
Um,
Now that's going to be the topic of Heather and I's discussion later. Who is Shardy dating in the community?
I have an idea, which is
I've
odd,
got a
but
I've got a good idea too.
but
Her name starts with a B and a C.
I don't know. But I will let Shardy keep his privacy.
Right, right.
I
I
totally
was just,
understand.
I was just kidding. We won't talk about it.
Totally understand.
Right.
But Gizmo and I didn't meet. Well,
In
yeah, I
a
guess we
community.
met online because we met on Facebook 3 years ago. And then I moved to Maine. We hung out for, I don't know, off and on for about a year. And then I left.
Right. Move back to Vermont.
Right. I,
I was referring to me and Heather. We won't. I wouldn't say anything to anybody outside of this chat, Shardy.
yeah,
I
no,
was
I
making a
don't
joke.
want to mention any names either because I respect your privacy as well. Um,
Right.
um, totally, not a problem. I, I just wish you well and you know, contemplative at the moment.
What?
Oh, just I think I'm getting my tarot out for myself later on. Not out, but I'm being urged to do that.
I'm being a weirdo.
What
You didn't see? I was like staring at the camera lens.
the heck, weirdo?
Yeah.
I'd really like to know who else is in here
Right. Hi,
listening.
everybody.
Yeah, I did
Say
send the link
hi.
to. Oh no, because they would be up here, so it wouldn't be them. Both Stormy and Jessica knew I was going live,
Oh, yeah.
so maybe they popped in.
Maybe. You think they would say hi, though?
Yeah, I say hi.
You know, it's
Fun
kind of
spending
funny.
time with crystals. What? Yeah, speak up.
Each
I'm just looking at
time
rocks.
on live, we've had a
Yeah,
different person. We've had a different person sitting alive with us the whole time. Each time we've gone live.
I know. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cool.
enjoy the company. What do we got there? Oh, Kitty and Casey. Aw, hi, Casey. Hi, Callie.
I
No.
thought she
Yeah,
was
is that
gonna
Callie?
get up and start humping the cat. No, that Callie. Callie is calico.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep, Callie's a
You're getting a little
calico.
glitchy there. Yep.
Yeah, not surprising. It's because I'm too far from the window.
I don't know if you got our address. I'm going to put the address up here, the rocks and chaos at gmail.com for any questions or just want to reach us for any reason. I've
Channels
only
we
gone
go on
live on my
live.
own channel. Chad stops into a couple.
Yeah, I go into. I'm in Jeff's every night. I pop up on the panel sometimes. Just Jeff's live. It's hard to get a word.
Right, right. And
I can't
I'm
believe
new
how
to this.
freaking
I've only
Weird.
been on YouTube for what, 2 weeks? Maybe?
Something like that.
2 to 3 weeks, maybe? Just after the new year, I think.
About a week after the new year. Week and a half.
Yeah. I'm losing sound. I don't know. Maybe my phone needs to be charged. I don't know. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I think it does.
But using this forum to sell our rocks is going to be, it's going to take a while. I've been looking at the YouTube videos that show how to sell on YouTube. Um, I might switch back, not switch back, but I might do, kind of divide it up between Facebook and here, simply for the business. But I do like chatting in this forum much better.
Yeah, I like this forum better than Facebook too.
Yeah, the chat is closer to real time. I don't have the lag like I did using the Facebook Live.
Right.
Right. It seems to have a much better connection. I will, however, I've got to look into what would be a better lens. I mean, can I get a lens for this phone so that I can better show close-ups? Or is this only going to be, the limit of my view, of what I'll be able to show. And in that case, I will have to do close-ups that I can send people um, who are interested. I know Brandon. I want to ask him what he
Hey,
thought because he's been in both our lives,
you need
Facebook
to
and here.
Heather Heather.
Thank you,
You need
Shorty.
to plug in your. You're
What's
getting
that?
kind of glitchy. You need to plug in.
Okay.
At least on my end, you're glitchy.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it may be my internet too, but here we go. It's
Am I
already.
better?
I'll show you my collection. Work right.
Oh, I'll put you up then, hon. Oops, sorry. Oh, you froze, honey. And you're upside. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Look at that. Not a bad collection for only collecting for a little over a year, Gizmo.
Oh, you can't see the fish. The shadow's killing the fish.
Oops, it's kind of hard to see those with the light behind it.
Yeah, I know. The light in the background makes it shitty.
Yeah, with the lights in the back, definitely. I wanted to. Where are you, Shorty? What part of the
Huh?
globe are you at? I was asking Shorty,
Oh, yeah.
what part of the globe is he at? Mhm.
Yeah, where you from, Shardy?
Curious.
McStunkin. I love that name.
What?
Shardy McStunkin.
Oh, me too. And why are you eating, Gizmo? My goodness, did you bring enough for the
Candy
whole class?
Candy cane.
Yeah, no candy canes for
Oh,
me.
I lost chat again. Damn it. I'll be back.
Casey Juice. Oh, awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'd love to hear you speak now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw your bear, your Kansas City Chiefs bear. Pretty cool. Oop, yes. I know you were backstage. Give me a second. It's odd doing this. Let me see. Next week, or no, I'm going to New Hampshire. I think on the 9th, and I'm going to get a laptop cord so that I can actually do this in YouTube. Seizures again? Gizmo, you having seizures?
Yeah, stroking
Yeah,
out,
something.
right?
You're so sweet, Shardy.
He
That's
is.
sweet. Now, if I can only convince him of that.
I want to go visit Shardy. I always want to go to Louisiana.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
He better take me out gator hunting. I want to go catch a gator.
Yeah.
Yep,
Did you see what Shorty said? Isn't he sweet?
I did.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd love to.
And yes, I am Shardy. Very blessed.
I can almost not hear you at all.
Shardy. Shardy probably can't hear me at all.
You know, I'm blessed to have him as well. We are very similar in temperament. And you know, it's kind of funny. You know what I did, Shorty? Um, I was using the Chinese tarot. No, excuse me, the Chinese zodiac to pinpoint compatibility. And the rooster was um, a really good match for me. And Gizmo is a rooster. And we are very, very similar in temperament. So, uh, both a blessing and a curse. But I am very thankful to have Gizmo in my life.
And me as well to have Heather in mine.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome, Shardy. I really look forward to checking out Annette's live. That would be awesome.
that'd be wicked cool.
And Shardy, you a secret? I don't even like popcorn. But you know, you offer well, actually, Blinking did offer me the popcorn first, and that girl's got great popcorn. I could not resist. But you know, you invited me to some awesome seats when it was getting a little crazy in there, and I've got a fondness for popcorn now.
Popcorn and bleed seats. The nosebleed seats.
What was that?
I said you got a thing for the nosebleed seats.
Yeah, I am a Scorpio, and
Pisces.
Gizmo is Pisces.
I'm the 69 fish.
Oops. Hold on, I got a message from my daughter. I'm just replying to that. Hold on 1 second.
Tell her to get in here.
I know I'm going to.
Get your ass on YouTube, girl. Tell her daddy says so.
My daughter's almost as old as you are, honey. Well, you know that,
Huh?
silly. I said my daughter's almost as old as you are, silly.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Here.
your granddaughter's almost as old as my nephew.
Wow. Yeah, that's okay.
No, she's only four years younger than he is.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Where you going?
Nowhere. I'm just we still trying to get this type out to Jess. Uh,
Yeah, I think your phone's having troubles doing both at once.
right. Okay, I'm done. Now, yes, I am a Scorpio. Gizmo is a Pisces, and then he is a rooster in the Chinese
Chinese or
zodiac, and I am a dragon.
he's a Capricorn.
Very cool.
I'm
Very cool.
sorry. I'm sorry, Shardy.
Right?
He's got two fish doing the 69 on him.
Right? So, your birthday is just gone by?
Who, what?
Shardy's birthday has, just gone by in the last month,
Oh,
if he's
happy late
Capricorn.
birthday.
Yes, happy belated birthday.
Is Jess coming?
Hmm.
Is Jess coming?
No, she's out and about in her vehicle,
Oh,
so she cannot.
well, everybody else does.
Right, right.
Al, you guys got shitty service up there anyway.
Hmm. Lurker. Oh, oh my goodness. Very cool.
He's
I
a
had a
New Year
sister
baby.
who's, yeah, I had a sister whose birthday was the first, and sadly enough, my parents always forgot it. Well, at least like her first three or four, I guess. It would pass and they would be like, oh my goodness. But when you have many children and it's during the holidays, I guess that's what happens.
Right.
And I have a daughter who was born on the second. I tried for the first. I really, really did. Yes, and I have a daughter who was born on the third. Yes. Oh, my coffee is cold. Goodness gracious. I'm not surprised I had more chat than coffee. It's not the first time.
You sure? Might be the second.
But I
Look
don't
at
know
the
about
pretty
you. I think I'm going to
rocks.
get up and stretch a bit. What do you think? I
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
think I'm going to start a pot of Musco soup, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a dark day and a bit chilly.
Right.
So unless anybody would like anyone in here who has not spoken up, I'm still happy to choose one for you. Or if you would like it done through email, our email is rocksandchaos@gmail.com. That is the name of our business, rock and mineral business, Rocks and Chaos. If you use that email address, you can also find us on Facebook. There is a page by that name as well.
And if you use the code GIZMO on your first purchase of over $25, you get 5% off. And over $60, you get 15% off your entire order.
Thank you, Gizmo. Yes. Yes, that special is going on through the end of um, January,
January.
through the end of January. And we love to hear from you. Email us. You have a conversation you want to start up. You care to get up on the screen with us, whatever. Um, would love to have you. And I really appreciate you hanging out with us, Shardy. I enjoyed it very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much,
I hope
Shardy.
your healing, both your physical and energy healing, um, goes well. And I think I've got a bit of lag anyway. And Shardy, you'll probably see us around later in Jeff's live, I imagine.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, I enjoy Jeff's panels for the most part. And the cool
Right.
thing is if you don't, you just can leave, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Great blessings to everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now. I'm not sure how to shut this off. Oh, the end broadcast.